Hola a todos, soy Flamander y estamos en Game of Thrones, episodio 3 del capítulo... No, perdón, me he liado yo. Capítulo 3 del episodio 1, ¿vale? Capítulo 3 mío, del canal. Episodio 1 del juego, ¿vale? Vamos a continuar, estamos, creo que por... Se veía de fondo el desembarco del rey. No sé si ahora me equivocaré, pero vamos a continuar. Mira, continuar episodio 1, vale, es perfecto. Vamos a continuar, a ver. Creo que era así. Si nos acordamos, a mí me enviaron al muro. Y cuando digo a mí, me refiero al escudero de Lord Forrester, que no sé cómo se llama.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Margaery Tyrell's favor. And Lady Margaery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Ahora soy esta, ¿no? Perfecto, pues nada, vamos a mirar por aquí. Vamos a cotillear lo que hay, ver las habitaciones de desembarco del rey. ¡Hostias! Una moneda de oro. Valar Morgulis. ¿Sí o no? ¿Sí o qué?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Esos, qué extraño lugar.
Ethan made this for me.
Ay, Ethan, que ahora soy el jefe de la casa Forrester.
It was very kind of Lady Margaery to give this to me.
Madre mía, todo el mundo te dio un puto presente. Uy, cartas sin terminar. Leer, mirar, leer, hombre. Lémela.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margaery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Y ahí se quedó. Fue su último suspiro. No, en realidad no sé, pero... Vale, cerramos el baúl de los recuerdos y vamos a cotillear. Que aquí esta habitación es la polla. Vale, pues hay un pepino de PC ahí. Una Titanic.
Wonders made by man.
Maravillas hechas por el hombre. Por Romance
Longstride.
Longstride. ¿Quién coño se inventa los nombres, tío? Ay, Roderick, que está muerto ya.
I hope to see them all someday.
¡Ah! ¡Ah! No llevas claro. Mi alma. Mi alma. Mi alma. Mi alma. Me voy a por la
King's
ventana.
Landing.
Desembarco del rey, obvio.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Pero soy tonta. Mira por la ventana. Un poco nubloso. Nublado. Nubloso, madre mía. Carta de madre, leer. A ver, ¿por qué tengo las cartas desperdigadas por ahí? Mételes un clip o algo.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Y ya está. Llaman a la puerta. Vamos a ver qué quieren. Abrir,
One moment.
un momento, coño.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Dejarlo entrar.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Tampoco tengo nada mejor que hacer ahora. ¿Qué está poniendo? ¿Carbón o algo así?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Estoy bien, no sé, voy a contestar, ¿no?
Please hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
My lady, my lady. A mí me pondría súper nervioso que me estuvieran diciendo cada dos
You
por
work for Lady
tres.
Margaery?
Señor Salas, señor Salas.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Margaery.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Margaery just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Ahora hay que pensar ahí.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House
Uy,
Forrester.
uy, uy, uy. No van a atentar contra ellos, que los reviento, que los Starks son los putos amos.
I hope you're not in any
Por lo
kind of
menos son los
trouble.
más
Well, I
humildes,
thought you
tío.
ought to know.
No, junto
Most
con los
people don't
Forrester
tend to
ahora
notice
parece
a
ser.
call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
Buenas noches, criado. Hostias, la Margaery. Tiene una cara de
Lady
zorra esta.
Margaery, you're
De que
early.
le va el tema.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
A ver qué me va a contar ahora.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Ahora pediré ayuda si me da la
You must
oportunidad.
understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Estos soldados yo no sé cómo luchan, tío. O sea,
She
esa
mentioned
armadura les
the
pesa 40
Northern
kilos
girl in my
mínimo.
service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you.
Hombre, voy a hacer la pelota un poco porque ahora le voy a pedir ayuda. Hostia, no le he leído. No me ha dado tiempo, estaba empanado.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Hostia puta, no sé qué tenía que decir. Bueno, yo voy a hacer lo contrario, ¿no? Se supone que voy a hacerle la pelota, vamos. Tienen que escuchar lo que él quiera. Hostia, tiro en Lannister, pero si ese es el puto amo, tío. Eso no puedo decirle. No, la señora esa que la zurzan, Me cae
You
como
can
el
do
culo.
this.
Madre mía, ¿y el rey dónde está? ¿Dónde está el rey?
Ah, Lady Margaery. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Gracias,
Lord
hombre.
Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her
Hombre.
courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester
Hay
is a
que hacer la
northern
pelota.
house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Foresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
No somos traidores.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose
Es
Bolton...
que qué asco me dan los Bolton, tío.
If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Pues que claro, tío, o sea, tengo que escuchar lo que ella quiera.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you
Lo he
find
hecho bien,
it
¿no?
quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
¡Ah! ¿Qué digo? Yo quiero Margaery, yo voy a hacer caso a Margaery, pero... Es que claro, a lo mejor, claro, o sea, tengo que decir lo que ella... Lo que ella dice, o sea, el rey es el que manda más, o sea, el del trono es el... Es que Joffrey ahora mismo es el que manda más, de todos los 7 reinos. Así que voy a decir Joffrey, pero en caso de que haya un conflicto voy a hacer caso pues a Margaery, ¿no?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Es que...
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Me sigue mirando mal y le he hecho la pelota lo más que he podido, ¿eh?
I'd like a word with you if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
No me mires así, que voy a hacer lo que tú digas, pero si me lo acaba de decir, tienes que decir las cosas... O sea, me ha dicho, sentirás unas cosas, pero tienes que decir otras. Me lo ha dicho hasta ella, antes de entrar.
I'll walk you out.
Ay, Tyrion.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once. at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you.
Yes?
But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Claro.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Demasiado,
I'll
chaval.
consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Madre mía, Tyrion Lannister es el puto amo. Bueno, pues ya está. Por lo menos yo le he explicado a este que lo he hecho por Margaery, tú, no por la zorra de Cersei.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Joder, hermano.
Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Hostia, Martell, los Martell son la polla.
I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is
Vamos a
quite
lavarlo un poco.
handsome.
And
Oh.
quite passionate. From what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Ala, ala, ya se está flipando esta.
Marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him.
Uy, están
Imagine
llamando
the
por
power
aquí.
you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you
Brienne de
doing?
Tarth, esta también está... Hostias, a ver si puedo explicarle a esta hora que no lo he hecho con...
Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Bueno, pero por lo menos lo he hecho por ti, ¿eh? Tampoco...
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Madre mía.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
No creo que pase nada.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows.
Estarían diciendo que tu madre, tío. Tú también, coño, que eres de la familia.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. Please, Lady Margaery, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Margaery, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Madre mía. Buah, esta tía, vale, muy amiga mía y muy de esto, pero a lo mejor quedarse a lo mejor tiene consecuencias, no sé. Porque ha intentado, coño, cortarme. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí porque si yo creo que este será el penúltimo episodio de... Perdón, el penúltimo capítulo del primer episodio y tengo miedo de que a lo mejor en el siguiente sea demasiado corto. Así que vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Ahora voy a grabar justo el que sería, entre comillas, el último, o espero que sea el último. Y nada, a ver cómo acaba. Así que lo dicho, espero que os haya gustado, darle like si queréis, suscribiros si queréis y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo.